I've been thinking about the years when we didn't know the words for what we were. Just two people in a room with the particular fever of the new, the spectacular. Ordinary fact of becoming important to someone, and the dormant parts of both of us waking up in the warmth, and the cup of that early time was full to the actual brim, the pull of it still present in the body, not as longing as the study of how fire works, the specific, bright, terrific fact that we were once entirely burning, and the wiry feeling in the chest when I returned to it. We were fire, real fire, the burn of the actual thing, not metaphor, not almost. We were that once before.
We were fire once before we learned to bank the flame. We were fire once, and I will never be ashamed of what we burned toward, and how completely we were fire once, and I loved you deeply.
What fire leaves is not just ash. That's the incomplete cash register of it. Fire leaves the shape of what it touched. It cleaves to the outline of the thing it changed, and what we left was rearranged versions of ourselves, the particular way the heat found the spectacular, weaknesses and strengths in equal measure, and the sequel to the fire is a nothing. It's the altered something that you carry forward. The before fire self isn't available. The shelf it stood on is a different shape now, and the landscape of my interior, the whole geography of the soul, was moved by what we were. And I walk in the after like a survivor of something beautiful, which is exactly what I am. The specific survivor of a love that was entirely real, that was because we were.
And here at the end of the night, when the lights go down and the particular bright impossibility of the beginning is just the warmth, the beginning of the gratitude. I want to say it plainly, and in the day light it would be too large a thing to carry,
but in the dark the extraordinary is easier. We were fire, and it was real, and I require nothing from the fact of it now. No resolution, it was completed itself. The burning was the whole thing, and the returning to it now is not grief. It's the specific relief of knowing I was capable of it, that I was fully lit, that I gave the full thing once, and it burned the way it was supposed to burn.